Surprise!
Are you kidding me? This is shocking. Did you know? No. So you already knew or no?
Surprise!
I call you back. I didn't call you back.
Great job! Happy birthday!
Look at you.
Happy birthday!
Did you come in special?
Great to see you!
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Trying to reach you.
Oh, well.
You tried your best.
You did.
Glad you weren't there Friday morning. You said they were going to carry my Saturday. It's already getting
Great to see you!
Linda's pushing you.
So you didn't go out tonight.
You didn't want him a bike. To wait, right?
Please adjourn outside. Grab a plate. An omelet, waffles, fruit.
Now, Ricardo and I have typically traveled together when we're biking, led always by Steve and Dick. And this has been going on for many years, and I've always enjoyed it. And we have kind of a nickname that we have for our group. And you have to, this has been going on for many.
Oh yes. I kind of suspected.
Our nickname are
The caboose.
we're always at the end. And it's 0065.
Thank
So I want to have many more years.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's the car that goes with it, but the caboose is more fun.
Because we share both of them. But of course I'm younger. And 12 months. So we have been celebrating our birthday together. It's our ritual, and we have done it fairly religiously. A few years where there were conflicts, but for the most part, we have been celebrating our birthdays together now for 32 years.
I think we only missed one or two.
We haven't had many conflicts.
No.
And so we look forward to celebrating all our birthdays together for the next 50 years.
Good number.
Health and happiness to you both.
Thank you.
Also, as Ricardo's resident cardiologist, the longevity is for my prescription to double his dark chocolate intake.
I will obey those orders.
I take highest honors in the category of knowing you the longest.
That's right.
We grew up together in El Salvador, and I have a memory of Ricardo as a very young child, repeating anything you would tell him. If you told him, I am going off a cliff, he would say, I am going off a cliff. And that lasted for a while, but eventually you found your own word. And then I have to say that Ricardo followed me everywhere. First I went to Putney. Soon enough, he was there at Putney. Then I went to the University of Wisconsin. Ricardo was at the University of Wisconsin. Then I returned to New York. Ricardo appeared in New York. And when we came to Hillcrest Heights, Maryland, Ricardo moved into the apartment that Jack and I had as newlyweds.
In New York.
In New York. And then you came, right? more or less, he came soon thereafter to this part of the world. And then we went on to Houston, and he stopped. That was it.
He draws the line at Texas.
Somewhere along the line there for your wedding, I met this wonderful woman.
You know us more than anybody else here for that too.
For that, I get the highest honors.
It's a Barbara.
Barbara,
My
yeah.
sister.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to wish both of you a wonderful birthday and many more.
Thank you for
And you're
coming.
a wonderful, wonderful person to have next to me.
Thank you.
Of all the great things that we have enjoyed with you, Matzah Bar, I think, is symbolic because it's fun, it's nurturing, it's warm, it's giving, and it's delicious, which I think is a great symbol for our relationship.
I actually was just thinking to myself how last night when we went to dinner, we have a little tradition of like when it's a momentous occasion of toasting whoever's there. And I knew to myself that, you know, I didn't want to spill it all at last night's dinner, but I had to do enough that they wouldn't think to themselves, why is nobody toasting me? So I think I did enough.
You wanted enough.
It turns out it's never enough, and so I have another one. Okay, so thank you for coming to celebrate my parents' 65th birthdays. It's hard to believe that it was 25 years ago that many of you helped Adam and I pull off their 40th surprise party. I remember copiously planning the party, but at that age we couldn't drive, so we needed a ride to purchase party supplies. We couldn't buy alcohol, and I think it was Elliot who was assigned to purchase everything that we needed. And we didn't have access to money, so Adam and I had the brilliant idea to charge our guests who attended the party. And we all thought that was a great idea. So as you leave, there will be a little basket to collect. Much has happened since May of 1986, yet a lot has stayed the same. You still live on Ken Howe Drive, the house is twice as big, and 11 years ago you became empty nesters. But now, your family has expanded again, and at the drop of a quick phone call, or more likely an emergency phone call from me, you can populate your home with the voices of your adoring grandchildren who love spending time with Grandma Nancy and Papa. What else has stayed the same and changed? Although Adam and I are no longer home for nightly dinners, the two of you eat dinner together almost every night. Certainly the sign of a loving and close marriage. Mom, you are still an amazing hostess who loves to have family holidays and celebrations at your home. We love when you make our favorite dishes and look forward to family meals together. Dad, you've learned a lot about cleaning dishes over the last 25 years. And we're so proud that you were promoted from chief dishwasher to fruit salad manager after all this time. It's actually true. Adam and I have moved a lot over the last 25 years, and you've always visited us wherever we've lived.
And moved you.
Collectively. It's never enough. The most important It's never enough. Collectively, we've had stints in Evanston, Nashville, Chicago, Manhattan Beach, New Haven, West Hartford, several Latin American cities, including most recently Panama. Despite these moves, some shorter and others longer, we have kept strong relationships with you and each other. Since leaving home, Adam and I have been treated to phone calls where both of you are on the phone. Even Jason, not to mention roommates, friends, business partners, have learned that the Rosenberg way of a joint conference call with both of you on the phone at the same time to discuss a family outing, game plan a serious topic, or just chit-chat about our day. Sometimes I have to laugh because I'll be calling to ask a simple question like directions somewhere. And before I know it, one of you has called the other one to get on the phone so that you can both be a part of the phone call. Adam and I both know that you're not allowed to talk on a car ride home from the airport or train, and that you must wait until both of our parents are there to share everything. You are both still very much explorers and travelers. Whether it's in DC or abroad, you love to learn new things. As kids, you exposed Adam and I to exciting travel in Latin and Central America, Europe, and Israel. In the last year alone, you have been to Mexico, Panama, and next month you're off to Turkey. We hope you enjoy many more fabulous trips together over the next 25 years. And with your careers, Mom, over the last 25 years, you have built, run, and retired from a successful business where you quickly became a leader in your field. You remain an important knowledge source for the college counseling community. Dad, this past year, you celebrated 30 years with Thompson McKinnon, Prudential Securities, Wachovia, Wells Fargo. And I think most of us in this room respect now, perhaps more than ever, your conservative, well-thought-out financial advice. Certainly Adam, Jason, and I do. And of course, your hard work together has provided Adam and I with amazing educational opportunities that have led to our own exciting, challenging, non-traditional careers. Influenced by your work ethics, you have raised children who have worked hard to find careers that would allow us to feel the same passion for our jobs. And finally, your friendships. The people here today have, with few exceptions, all been in your life for more than 25 years. Some of these friends have known you for more years than we've been in your life. You vacationed with these friends, biked with these friends, cooked with these friends, and dined with these friends. These friends have supported you in harder times and helped celebrate with us in good times. In fact, in the last few weeks, you've seen many of these people, so it's a minor miracle that we were able to keep it a surprise. And of course, I knew you would be beyond thrilled that the Alberts would travel all the way from Texas here to be with you to celebrate. In the 25 years since your last surprise party, so much has changed, and yet so much has not. One thing that has not changed is your unique personalities, your love for each other and for us, and your dedication to your dear friends. Happy 65th, and we're looking forward to celebrating many more birthdays in the years to come.
I know you had an editing team.
Sure. We're getting up.
Early is the hardest part.
Okay, then 1, 3.
Oh, what a life. Born in May back in 46. Who'd have guessed they would wind up like this? Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, what a life. Met in the village down at NYU. He waited to propose, what was she to do? Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, they had a funny feeling when they walked in this room. And we wish you happy birthday, it's not too soon. Oh, what a life. Who would bring our newborn to Olivia? What a crazy piece of trivia. Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, what a life. Move back to D.C. onto Canhow Drive. Shortly after Adam did arrive. Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, they had a funny feeling when they walked in this room. And we wish you happy birthday, it's not too soon. Not too soon. Oh, what a life. Oh, what a life. The years have passed, now the kids are grown. Think of all the places you have flown. Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, what a life. Nancy counseled kids to get to school. Ricardo showed Wall Street that he was a fool. Rika and Nancy, what a life.
We're getting to your part right now.
Oh, they had a funny feeling when they walked in this room. And we wish you happy birthday, it's not too soon.
One more verse.
Oh, what a life. Grandma and Papa live just down the street. Leah and Gabriel think they can't be beat. Rika and Nancy, what a life. Oh, what a life.
All the right people are here. It's amazing. So thank you all for coming, for sharing this, and being our friends.
Same.
Yay!